Hello and welcome. My name is Shannon. My pronouns are they, them. And today we have a short practice for taking up space. This practice is seated. I have another one standing, so if you'd rather, you can check that one out too. So we are going to start connecting with the body with a little bit of grounding. So I'm going to plant my feet down, connect my bum through my chair, find length through the spine. Take a few deep breaths here. Maybe releasing on the exhale with a sigh or vocalization. And when we're ready, finding our natural breath. The idea behind this practice is to take up as much space as we need, whether that is physical space, emotional space, mental space, whether we have some big ideas, whether we need to set some boundaries. These are all different ways that we can take up space. And for me, moving big, taking up space on my mat reminds me that I deserve to take up space everywhere. I hope that this practice is as empowering for you as it is for me. So we'll take just another moment to notice our inhale and exhale. And another way that we can take up space is letting ourselves breathe fully, big, making as much noise as we need. Our breath doesn't have to be silent, doesn't have to be small. Beautiful. When we're ready, if we like, we can slowly begin to bring a little bit of movement into the body, maybe through the head and neck, fingers and toes. We're going to start with some arm circles. So I'm going to bring my legs a bit further apart just because that allows me to really kind of bring the arms to the belly. But if you find a different way, more comfortable to sit, feel free to do that. I'm going to start with my hands down by my belly. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale down. Beautiful. We'll do two more. Up and down. If I like, I can add in the neck, looking up on the inhale and down on the exhale. So this time we're going to come up, and on our exhale, we might hinge forward at the hips a bit, bringing the arms down and back up. So we're coming into maybe a tiny fold, sitting back up straight on our inhale. We're going to do one more. Inhale, coming back up through upward salute, reaching up through the fingertips, grounding down through the soles of the feet, finding length through the body. And on our exhale, releasing down. So we're going to come through our half sun salutations. So if we like, we can have blocks in front of us. I'm going to bring my hands to my knees. We're going to have a slight difference that instead of our upward salute, if we like, we can come into a back bend. So we're going to go slow the first time so we can find all the postures in our body, and then we'll do two more, maybe a little bit faster if we choose. So I'm grounding down through the soles of the feet. Remember, we can take a wide-legged Tadasana if we're more comfortable. We can also have the knees together. We can have blocks in front of us if we like. I'm going to find my Tadasana. Beautiful. I'm going to reach the arms out and up for my upward salute. Now, if I like, I can stay here, or I can reach the arms back, coming into a bit of a back bend, shining the heart forward. On my exhale, I'm going to start to hinge forward at the hips, bringing the arms down to the knees, blocks, or floor. For my forward fold, inhale, half fold, finding a straight spine. Exhale, back into my fold. I'm going to ground down through the feet. If I like, I can sweep the arms forward and up, maybe coming back into another back bend. Hands back through upward salute. Exhale, down through heart center and to the sides. Beautiful. So if we like, we can go two more times. When we're ready, coming up, maybe through our back bend. Exhale, hands to knees, blocks or floor, forward fold. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, fold. Grounding through the feet, reaching the arms up and back if we choose. Hands through heart center and to the sides. Beautiful. One more if we like. Inhale up, back bend, forward fold, half forward fold. Exhale back into our forward fold, reaching the arms up and back if we choose. Hands through heart center and to the sides. Beautiful. So from here, we're going to come through goddess. So I'm going to bring my legs out as far apart as I'm comfortable with, toes pointed outward. If I like, I can even put my my feet on blocks if I want a little bit more sensation beneath the feet. But I'm going to make sure I'm grounding through the soles of the feet. Feel engagement through the legs, through the thighs. On my inhale, I'm going to reach the arms up and exhale, arms through cactus for goddess. I'm going to hold here for about 3 breaths. Just noticing the opening through the heart, through the hips. Beautiful. Then I'm going to reach my arms back up and I'm going to come through some circles. So exhaling out and down, still pressing through the soles of the feet, inhaling up. Beautiful. We'll do 2 more. Exhaling down, still feeling the engagement through the legs and up. Last one. Down and up. Then we're going to bring the hands down to the thighs. We're going to bring the right shoulder forward, gaze towards the left for our twist. Back through center. Left shoulder forward, gaze to the right. And back through center. We have the option to come to a wide-legged forward fold. So if we like, we can leave the bum on the chair, hands on thighs, mat or floor, hinging forward. We also can feel free, if we feel secure, to lift the bum up off the chair for our forward fold, taking a few deep breaths. Beautiful. We'll bring the sit bones down to the chair if we've raised them up. We'll bring the hands to thighs, pressing up. Beautiful. From here, we're going to come into our 5-pointed star. So I can bring the toes forward if I like, or I can leave them out. I'm going to bring the arms out from the shoulders, palms down, taking a few deep breaths. I'm going to notice the space that my body takes. I'm going to feel all the way out to the fingertips. I'm going to feel all the way down to the toes. Notice the knees and hips, the head. I'm going to take a moment to feel whatever it is that I need to feel. I'm going to notice maybe where I need to take up space today. Do I need to set some boundaries? Do I need to make sure that I have room for my body? Do I need to let some big emotions go? Whatever it is. If we like, we can start to release the arms down to the sides. Taking a few moments to sit with what it is we need today. Allowing ourselves to experience any of the emotions attached to that as if we're an observer rather than a participant. Without judgment, without shame. Acknowledging what we need with honesty and compassion. When we're ready, we might bring our hands together at heart center or place our hands anywhere against the body that feels good. And we'll take a moment to thank ourselves for taking our space, for making space for ourselves emotionally, physically, mentally. And thank you so much for sharing this practice with me. I hope to see you again soon.